Hello, Mean Cat here, and for the first video of the year I thought I would do a sketchbook tour video of the sketchbook I finished last year, with of course the help of little Timmy. I got this little guy for Christmas. Say hi to Timmy. He'll be right here in the background. You can barely see the chair. Oh well. And before we start, I want to give a quick warning. There is some candy gore or pastel gore. It's not really super pastel though. And if you don't like even that kind of gore, basically super cartoony, then I would suggest, I guess, just paying attention, because I'm also going to give warnings right before they happen. And also, that's basically the only warning. Because like I basically censored stuff that's like too much for YouTube, or what I think is too much for YouTube, so yeah. Also, ignore my nails. I was recently painting a pegboard. I'm not making that into a video. The process was way too long because of my procrastination. Okay. There we go. We can see all of this. This is the first time I used a square sketchbook. Can you believe it? Wait, I obviously wrote down a list of stuff I wanted to get better at. Obviously I did not follow that list. I really need to do that. And now we have the title page. I started painting or drawing pictures for the title page of my sketchbooks because I saw Drawing with Waffles do it. But for this one, I was way too stressed about it, so I just like painted a bunch of blue acrylic and then glued a bunch of stuff on here. It's nice, it's simple, it's no stress, and honestly I kind of need that because I want to get back into, or I have been wanting to get back into using my sketchbook, because growing up I drew in my sketchbooks a lot, way more than like digital, believe it or not. And honestly, I think since this sketchbook I have been starting to have fun traditionally, especially since I've been experimenting more. All the experimentation starts here, I think, or at least whenever I really try to experiment. Anyway, first spread. It was a bad day, as you all can tell. There's Mia, my little mascot, or main OC. I'm just gonna say main OC because she like actually has real lore and stuff, so yeah. Funny quotes. I can't tell if y'all can't read that. It says, because I have eyes that can see. Then another one says, let's take ibuprofen together. Yeah, I think these are like things I've read in a meme or something. And then another sticky note of what I want to accomplish in the sketchbook. That I did try out more art supplies. In this sketchbook, I get obsessed with alcohol markers, even though for the longest time I've always been like, I don't want to use alcohol markers, or markers in general. The colors are so limited. Kind of like the limit, to be fair. But also, alcohol markers, you can layer them, and then that makes it worse. So, me being ignorant, right? Okay, now basically the entire main cast of my web novel, they start off as Sonic fan characters, and like I was trying to kind of draw them more in that Sonic style. Here's Layla. I should like do that, but redraw old art. Memories. Maybe I should. I'll do. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. I've been making more videos of my characters. Hey, there we go. Sorry, it's color pencil. I don't think it really smudges, but better safe than sorry, you know. Anyway, here I'm using my watercolor brush markers that I got from Artesia years ago, along with some color pencil. You know, just to test out, and some watercolor right there. Anyway, I love how this turned out. I don't know why, it just looks cool. because like the green is so unnatural, you know? And this quote was actually in a picture with a cat in it on Pinterest, while this bunny was completely separate. I feel like it kind of fits bunnies better because they're the ones that are getting killed most of the time. Ugh. Anyway, yeah. Basically, I'm trying to do a more angular or spiky, just a more shapely style, because honestly, I really like it. If y'all have seen my webcomic, it's a little more shapely than my usual drawing style, and honestly, I do want to try to get to this more shapeliness with my usual style too. That's a little more detailed than my webcomic, because it looks so nice. I love it. Even the eyes. That's cute. I was actually redrawing something from Pinterest here. Okay, now first, before we continue, let's put this back on, even though it didn't really smudge at all. You know, just might as well. Okay, remember when I said Mia has like actual lore? I think I started thinking about it here, or was it in my like unplanned video where I do a whole digital canvas like I would a sketchbook page? One or the other, either way. This has like stuff about her, like her spaceship that she would drive. This is just me doing the really goofy UFO. It's like, basic UFO, but then I want something more unique and try to design it off of that woolly beetle thing I saw going around Pinterest for a while. Potential stickers that look like stamps. I can't design castles, but this is basically a little bit of what I imagine her little area to look like. Like the tree that appeared whenever she first like spawned in to the realm. That's what the dimension is called that she lives in. And there are castles over there, and then a field of random alien cows. Don't ask why I gave her a field of alien cows. I just think it's a cute idea. Maybe she gets fresh milk from them. I don't know. Never really thought too far ahead, but like this is her home. I need money to commission someone else to design her castle. I mean, I could try, but I want a professional to do it because I want it to be beautiful. Okay, these emotes have nothing to do with the rest of the page. Okay. I have two really OP characters that I am actually going to talk about in videos soon, called Avic and Antaire. They kind of guard where they used to both guard the planet that my OCs are on, not the realm, something else. And I can't draw Avic. His design, it's not overly complicated, but his face, I can't draw it in a way I like, except for right here. I just like this doodle right here, and I was just rushing to fill up the sketchbook right whenever I did this, so I don't know, maybe I need to just not think whenever I draw him, and maybe I'll eventually figure out how to draw him. I mean, that's what happened with my other OCs, so yeah. Idea for a picture where he actually has worshippers. That's some lore that I'm also going to make a video on, maybe. I'm making 3 lore videos to like test the waters on if I have fun doing it and if y'all enjoy them. Mainly the fun part, because like I love my characters. I love the world I made. Now, oh look, demi-humans. I couldn't find my falcon stickers, so just cute little birds that fit Fluttershy a lot better. This is Rainbow Dash, or the demi-human that is inspired by Rainbow Dash. Funny enough, her family tree, very similar to Fluttershy's. They work with wild animals. And so now she's like this. Oh, y'all, for anyone that hasn't watched my demi-human videos, okay. It'll be a little confusing. Basically, I have like another story world that I like barely work on. It's about Earth post-apocalyptic. So like the nuclear war happened. Yep. people already tried to survive the fallout, and now civilization's basically been rebuilt. But everybody's living with the mutations, and because of so many generations, that it's now more... The mutations are basically part of life now. And the mutations come from, like, whatever your ancestors were doing, like what animal they were near at the time. So for most people, it'd be like cats or dogs. And you got some horse people and some cow people. Then the people that are working around the wild animals, those are going to be rare too. So that's basically it. Also throw in a lot of fictional magical creatures like vampires, werewolves. There's going to be a way to differentiate, but I'm still thinking about it, so. Skin's flaking off my nose. Just kidding. There's just one random little piece of dead skin. TMI, am I right? Okay. Y'all can't see it on camera, I don't think, because like the orange mechanical pencil is not bright. I mean, it is bright. It's just very, very light. In the sketchbook, I really got into them because they don't smudge. And I guess at the time I thought, oh, whenever the sketch peeks through, it doesn't look as bad as normal pencil. But now I realize I don't even care if a normal pencil sketch peeks through because it's my sketchbook. So yeah, I was trying to figure out what to do with this guy because like also going to use like a completely different color palette than the picture on Pinterest. Red and white, I really love those kinds of color palettes, but I couldn't figure it out. Do I want him in my comic? My webcomic, right here. My web novel. There's no aardwolves, but like that would be a cool animal. I'm trying not to just use every single animal in the animation though. Or make it a Sonic fan character. I still do that. I still love Sonic. Never drew the Mobian, even though I put like a reminder. I have so many of these old sticky notes. I wonder if that place is still in business. I really don't know. Okay. Now, more demi-human stuff. I was actually really into the idea, but then video making was still way too stressful for me last year, so yeah. This is me designing Spike. I was gonna make him a Tutzel worm. This was before I watched The Owl House, by the way, because like I love magical creatures, and there was a time I was going to like make a coloring book of magical creatures with like some little fun facts about them, but then that fell through, so now I just have a bunch of random knowledge about fictional creatures. That was completely off topic, but anyway, here we have what I imagine his adult version will look like in the demi-human world. There's also some like actual explanation for why there's dragons with them. It's not because like... Actually, what is the reason why Spike was with Twilight? Why the heck was Celestia hatching dragon eggs? Oh well, either way, in the demi-humans, they're basically an endangered species, and the whole magic school hatching them is like to get them to be fostered by other dragons, I think. I can't remember. I haven't read the lore for the demi-human world stuff in so long. Okay. And here we are. This sketchbook has a lot of planning, like some lore for my webcomic on the Patreon. It's already free for anybody to like see themselves. This was basically the difference between the various magics. I mean magic and magic. Like alchemists, witches, and sorcerers. There you go. Witches are definitely way more nature-based in my story. Oh, and here I was trying to plan out my ref sheet for my main OC, Mia. And it turns out I gave her completely different than what I was planning, so I like what I have though. It's so cool, and it still gets everything across clearly. What more do you need in a ref sheet, right? Oh, here we go. I did design the demi-human inspired by Pinkie Pie after Rainbow Dash, but mainly because, like, I'm not the biggest fan of Pinkie Pie, but I am a stickler for, like, once I have an idea I like, I'm gonna stick to it. And that idea was to, like, design them and post about them in the order that the ponies were introduced in the show, because I feel like that would make sense with the demi-humans they inspired, so yeah. I love the spread, not so much her design. If y'all can't see the sketch, I'll still find a way to show y'all this sketch, even though I really don't like it. The eyes are way too big, and yeah, she's not drawn in a way I like. I wanted Pinkie Pie not to be, like, overweight, but I didn't want her to be, like, typical skinny. I wanted her to, like, be a bit fluffier. I don't know how to say it that won't be really offensive. Like, I really don't know. The nicest thing I could say is fluffy, okay? Just, like, have a little bit more meat on her bones, because, like, she is eating a lot of sweets, because, like, you're a baker. Why wouldn't you taste test what you're making? Yeah. It's still a cute sketch, and I still love the whole spread. Funny thing is, I sketched this before I got paint markers, and then I just went ham returning to this spread. Okay, ham, and then it's just like a few little things. But yeah, it was fun. Here is one of my Minecraft eras. I was trying to plant out my starter base. Turns out, I'm not that great at starter base planting. Every time I try to plan, I don't do it. Literally, the worlds where I played the longest in, I didn't plan the starter base. I didn't plan anything. I need to do that again. And here we are, the start of some markers. These are Arteza alcohol markers I've had for a few years. I love them. They're really, the grayscale set is perfect for just, like, sketchbook stuff where you just want, like, basic shading. You don't really want to render anything or color it intensely. I mean, you can still use it. There's lots of different grays. Warms and cools and darks and lights. It's a good set. Here we have more planning for my Patreon / just the web novel in general. I'm thinking this is, like, the very first guild in the world. And they might come into relevance at some point. I mean, they gotta. At least once before the very end. It would make no sense if they just come in. It's like, yo, thanks for beating the bad guy. We'll just go throw him in jail now. Later. You know? That's not good writing. You need specific stuff to, like, show up more than once if they're supposed to be important. Or at least that's my opinion. Here I tested out some new metallic colored pencils. They are not metallic. Still like them. They are perfect colors for Dr. Starling. This was definitely the Starling era. I started getting obsessed. I started reading the Sonic IDW comics in the bad guys arc. That's how I started those comics. I didn't start on number 1, just the bad guys. Can you blame me though? Starling is just mwah. And here's me designing a fan character that's steampunk themed, because A, I don't really have a lot of steampunk themed characters, and B, I wanted her to be like an assistant to him. And I'll have a digital version of her pop up on screen, because I did figure out her colors. I just don't know how to draw the giant robotic hands that she uses. Also, I did, like, ringtail cat research, and this is not something I made up. Y'all need to research ringtail cats. They're freaky. Which also makes this character really interesting. I should really finish the picture I started of her design and, like, draw her more often, because, like, she's so cute. Look at the wavy hair and the eyes. And then, I don't know. I just need to. Long and short, that's all I need. And then here's Locust, my OC. He's the one I actually did post pictures of with him and Dr. Starling. He's a vampire bat, so he drinks blood and is immortal. And this was just a really goofy idea. This page is also where y'all will start to see complaining. I'll just write down complaints in the sketchbook because, like, you know, I can't really say anything out loud where I am. But yeah, it's turned out bad. I can redo it digitally. That's what I keep telling myself in my sketchbook. If something doesn't turn out good, just redo it digitally. Or if I really like a concept, just do it digitally. Like a sketch, if I really like it. Finish the picture digitally. Like this. Dr. Starling finally giving Locust his arm so he can drink some blood. It's so cute. I don't know if y'all can see that sketch. If not, I'll try to find a way for y'all to, and if that doesn't work either, then sorry. Oh, this whole spread, I don't know if y'all can see it. Ooh, y'all can. Kinda, sorta. Hopefully the audio still works. This is the second take of this. I wanted a Dreamcore OC, because I was also getting into Dreamcore last year too. Oh, this is in June. So I wanted at least one Dreamcore OC. And fun fact, it's probably a they, will live in the realm too, because now I also just... The realm's basically where I throw all the characters that I can't just neatly categorize into, like, this established IP's fan character. This goes into this fictional world of mine, and this, yeah, so, like, the realm is where I just throw everyone. I don't know where to put you, you're going to the realm. There is no rule as to what lives in the realm. Bill Cipher could live in the realm if he wanted, but I don't want him to. Okay, this is a nonsense spread I never finished, but I was basically drawing whatever was bothering me in the moment, so yeah. Oh, more Dreamcore stuff. I was trying to... This is whenever I actually got my paint markers, Artex. This... I think this is like an older set, because like the white is not opaque at all. It sucks. So yeah. There's me trying to figure out how to get the right shade of blue. At least the white was good for that. Oh well. I really want to make this digitally, because I like the idea. I even still remember what I wanted to do. Like, I know there was some stuff I wanted to have grids, and then the sky I wanted to be very specific. I don't know how to describe it though. I need to just make it, because that would be fun. This little character has her pet teddy bear head with spider legs. Very normal, at least in the realm. Now, I was really trying to get myself to draw here. So I researched some ancient Greeks and Romans, because that's what I based all the griffins off of. Really easy. I need to do the same with the other races in my web novel, because, like, I do love basing stuff off of things, and if I don't want it to be super offensive, I do need to do the research. And also just, like, know what attire is correct. I'm still making it super, like, fantasy, aka not real and stuff, but, you know. I also just love the idea of how, like, really a buff character, really masculine, because you know the stereotype, at least here in the US, is that beer is more masculine and wine is more feminine, or at least that's what the TV has made me think. And then you just got these real buff guys who are like, no, beer is barbaric. Why would you drink beer? Just imagine my real masculine characters being both really obsessed with cleaning themselves. I mean, I feel like birds are obsessed with keeping clean anyway, so, like, double whammy. My most masculine characters are going to be OCD. No offense, sorry. I know how people with OCD don't like those kinds of jokes about staying clean and stuff. I could say what my family usually says instead of saying OCD. He's very anal about keeping his hair clean. Sorry, it just sounds so funny when you actually think of it. I love this spread. It's like one of my favorite spreads. More complaints. me trying to actually do art exercises to improve in perspective and stuff, as y'all can see. Okay, more planning, but for like my Comic Fury website, and I guess like the webcomics cover. It's supposed to be chapter 7, not chapter 6 now, so my numbering was awful. Sorry for the pause. I feel like my brother's music finally freaking stopped. I hope the mic didn't pick it up because I really don't want to do a third take of this. Anyway, I already made the background and the buttons for my Comic Fury site, but like it's not letting me change the background. I might need to just completely redo the whole thing and pick a different setup than the one I got, but I was just trying to keep it simple where it's like, okay, editing won't be that bad because I picked like the most milquetoast layout. That's by me in the butt. So just go with the one that seems more complicated. At least it will have like a very clear, you can change the background part on the coding thing. Yeah, there is so many times where I have no idea what to put in my sketchbook, and I think that's because I was working on my webcomic. All my creative energy is going there. Because you gotta figure out the layout of the panels and how everything is set up within the panels, and the whole page has to read. And if you're publishing, which I plan to do in the future, the flow has to work on the individual page and the page next to it. And at least I'm like getting there slowly via just my sketchbook, because like the flow, you can see the flow kinda. I was trying to draw Gumball and Darwin in like closer to my style, but I did not know how to do Darwin, so like it just stayed as a little fishy sketch. Might just have to just add legs. Oh, now this is like my #1 favorite spread. I jump around with writing my web novel, and so this is like a scene I was writing, and I freaking love it. In my mind, it's so intense because it's so freaky. There's like a huge explosion. This isn't going to be super spoilery, and also it's going to be like forever before I post that scene, because like I'm taking forever just to post the beginning of the story. And it seems like the big bad is dead because like so much of him got blown off from the explosion, but then the main character looks back and she sees him get up and he's just like half a skull, and it's just the flesh is growing back on it. That's why I practice in fox skeletons right here. Alcohol marker is really good for that, because if you have like the grayscale kit, it works so good because it gets so light, and then there's midtones. I don't know, I just love it. For someone that loves color, I'll have all my color be paint markers. How about that? Anyway, I was mimicking an artist I like online, their art style here, and this not the best, but it still turned out so good. I probably should have just stayed with orange right there. Oh well. The whole thing looks so good. Here's some washi tape from like a Etsy shop I bought it from. Just love this. I love how it turned out. Even if this sketch, awful. Absolutely awful. It's just, I love it. This spread's just amazing. I also like this spread, even though my creative juices were basically running out, as y'all can tell. This one, I was basically just taking notes in a video of an artist that was talking about how you need to be approach art with curiosity and not be afraid to experiment. The dude was dressed so goofy, and he himself was just like, it didn't even seem like he was putting any thought into what he was doing, but that it was still turning out pretty good, which is what I was trying to do. Just experiment with random acrylics and gouache I have, and random paper that came in like a package in the mail. There's Fiona. I think I just started watching Fiona and Cake here. Maybe? I don't know. This still turned out so cute. Also paint marker. Okay, now here is some... In the editing, I'll probably pause and give a better warning, but there's candy gore next. Sorry about that. In the past, I've designed pony versions of myself. I usually make them yellow with like something close to my hair color, but that was dangerously close to what people do tend to do, which is like skin color and hair color. And I kind of agreed with this one person on Twitter that was talking about how that's kind of boring. Like, why would you do that? So I was trying to make her more whimsical. The colors are bad, but this was a fun experiment. And so was drawing her in some candy gore, because growing up, I found these speed paints with these really pretty pastel gore pictures of the main six with like little quotes on them, and it just I wish I knew that artist's screen name so I could find them elsewhere online, because I love their stuff. It's beautiful. I might want to remake this with the actual design. I redid her design digitally with like colors that fit. But, like, at the time, my hair was ridiculously long. Like, it could rival Fluttershy's, so. And also, when I did this, I actually took a close look at what my eye shape was, and funny enough, I got the droopy eyes like Fluttershy. Or at least that's what I saw in the mirror. I can't show this next spread because it kind of is a spoiler for my webcomic, and my webcomic is ongoing. Basically, to design the big bad, I had to design how she looked before she came back, because she's not actually evil. Like, there was a time whenever she was one of the good guys, so I wanted to design that, and then design her evil outfit, because I feel like that would do her a lot more justice. Because imagine designing the villain and then like, oh shoot, the villain was a good guy in their past, so that you just have this really evil looking character trying to masquerade as like a good guy. I mean, looks don't matter, but you get the gist. I wanted her vibe to be consistent throughout her little character arc. Okay. Now here, a drawing challenge where you basically just fill up a spread with nonsense. Originally it's supposed to be like you just go with the flow, whatever comes to mind, but I watched one artist and he does it, but like he goes in with a plan, which I personally prefer because it's a lot easier to like fill up a page with. Like gore, pretty sure this is fine because like all the sketch kind of blends together. Like just it's hard to tell. And then that was cool. And then here we go, all the stuff that was bothering me that day at once. My sketchbooks have a lot of venting, but these pages I kind of prefer. I prefer to do the venting here because it's like. It's not always words, so then people don't really know it's venting. And apparently, like, manga artists do stuff like this, and that helps them, like, not be afraid to just cram stuff into things, and that helps, like, them make covers and other stuff. I think that's what the Sammy artist said. I can't really remember. I need to find that video again. And I do really like doing this. I do this in my other sketchbooks too, because it's just a fun thing to do. Fill up the whole page with doodles following one specific subject matter. Of course, I haven't done anything with my OCs, funny enough. But yeah. Here's me trying to design some like cute stickers, chibi style, but that wasn't working. Never thought I'd struggle with chibis. I used to draw chibis really well in the past, but I guess they were more like the human-y chibis of like an Ultimate game. Oops, sorry for shaking the phone. Actually, Obey Me isn't technically an Ultimate, because like the MC is whatever you want. That I really want to make this a sticker. This is cute. I based this off of some really cool sticky notes I got from a store called Earthbound. But yeah. I still really want merch. Basically all my characters, both for my webcomic and web novel, because I don't know. I love them. But I need a reason. I guess my reason should be like, if I do a print on demand like Redbubble, which is my original plan, then it's like even my readers, if they just on a whim want a sticker, they can go get it. I don't know. That doesn't have to be a big demand. It could just be like 2 people and me. So I guess 3 people. Okay. This was whenever I first watched the vampire arc on Adventure Time. And I wanted to like bust out the color pencils I've had since like junior high or something, because I have so many from that time. I haven't lost them, I still have them. So like practicing, and I'm half decent with just throwing colors at the wall when doing white skin with color pencils, as you can see. Or maybe I'm just being egotistical and that's absolutely ugly, I don't know. Vampire King, freaking love him. I drew his ears really weird here, but anyway, I still like how he turned out. And then Marceline, I drew her in a rush on this page to fill up the sketchbook. I was trying to use all the color pencils I had already, and I did not grab black, so I was just like trying to get her hair as dark as possible. Didn't really work, but hey, that was a fun little experiment, you know? Probably why there's a lot of like challenges where you limit your colors. You gotta like problem solve and stuff, and that's actually really fun. Okay, sorry. There we go. I'm glad I checked. I was slowly pulling my sketchbook away from y'all. I'm so sorry. My Fugler doll is judging me. I was also obviously still new to Fiona and Cake, and I was just having so much fun. I have decided to sketch myself in the style. And yes, my glasses do look like that. I realize I might look a little bit like Betty with that, but oh well. I don't think I'm gonna find my Simon. He probably already lost his sanity. And is already an Ice King. Anyway, basically just, you know, the typical fan that's unhappy with their life, decides to draw themselves, leaving the world. Yes, I was going to use my paint markers to finish this little picture of Prismo's room because I feel like all the colors are perfect for it. I never did. I was going to do this whole page with paint markers, but then I never did. But probably a good thing I didn't. Basically, she's going to turn into... my idea was I was going to become my main character, Mia. And that's how I just can travel the multiverse. That would be such a dream. Might get in trouble for crossovers, though. I think I was practicing perspective and a different outfit for Mia. I've just been really into this kind of style lately. I have some clothes like this now. I need more boots. I need real cool boots. Yeah, basically nothing. I think this was an eye on Pinterest I wanted to redraw. More washi tape and a sticker from the Etsy shop. It's called Milky Tomato, by the way. I can't cut that, showing that next spread out very good, I'll probably just censor the whole screen then. I was designing the big bad in my webcomic. Remember there was like a spread with her past self? That's the spread that has her like current self. Or at least what the outfit she's supposed to wear after the fact. I have an art friend online who actually is the reason why I'm even writing my web novel. Because we basically built our characters together via role plays online and stuff, and that's basically what this is from. Because I don't know what we were talking about, potential scenarios where Kaiser, he's like the friend of my big bad in my story, but like in the not the webcomic, in the role play, he's no longer like the main villain. Still a villain, still more criminal, you know, which is what this is from. But Kaiser is teamed up with my friend's character, and unfortunately Kaiser just keeps ending up with like really moody foxes that immediately take charge and expect everyone to follow them. And that's basically how Jag is, my OC. And I just thought it'd be really silly where they just have to like, there's so much butting heads from two people that like being in charge. It's probably not that funny, but I still find it hilarious. I need to finish this. My friend draws my characters so often. I need to like at least finish the few times I've drawn his, you know? Oop. Here we go. Here's one of his characters, the half-sister of another character. I actually posted the speed paint of her and my character that she's the half-sister to. His name's Asgamoth, and it's like a speed paint short, so not really long. It's not a long watch. You don't have to put aside too much time for that. This is me just trying to practice drawing her before the finished picture, and man, it was worth it. That picture is still one of my favorites to this day. Here's me trying to draw the pattern on her clothes. And a sticker I printed up. No, my little bat skeleton sticker. Oh yeah, and originally there was like this sticky note of like a name from a Cult of the Lamb, because like this, I really like this name. I haven't found a use for it, but I'm keeping this name on standby. Basically, you also use your sketchbooks to do that too. You just see a really cool name somewhere, just write it down. And also try to get yourself to look through your sketchbooks so you can see the names you've written down. Like, that's the biggest thing. I like using my sketchbooks to take notes, have stuff written down, doodle. I also just like looking back at them, because you never know, you'll inspire yourself, you know? Oh, and here's that worm on a string dragon I mentioned in my character design video. I don't know how to use gouache. Obviously, I water it down a frick ton, because like, I don't know. My gouache is like completely dried up, so like that's the only way I know how to use it right now, so. Maybe I should get new gouache. Nah. Maybe, I don't know. This spread's kind of suggestive unintentionally because I was just practicing poses. And that's all y'all are gonna hear about that. I didn't censor any of that. Probably should have. I really like looking at it. Okay, now this is another one of my favorite spreads that I was going to color with paint marker. I already started with the coffee beans because Shadow, I don't know if it's just a fandom thing or if it's like actually canon that Shadow likes coffee, but I like it and I ran with it. And here is my big bad Jag. You already know his name. I don't know why I keep calling him Big Bad. And I was drawing him in Sonic style because, you know, I already started drawing the other characters that start off as fan characters in Sonic style. Because, like, I was starting a fan fiction. Yeah, it's more like just a random daydream. Where my villains ended up on Mobius, so I was trying to draw them in that style more. And honestly, Shadow versus Jag. Jag's like super OP, and so is Shadow. That would be a wicked fight. I was going to do some really cool pictures. There were some thumbnails, but never got around to it. I need to at least do this. Obviously redraw it completely, because now I kind of like, my art has improved in a sense, and I've really tightened the style of how I draw Sonic characters a bit more, so, because I don't really draw Sonic style completely. Yeah, I just imagine these two fighting. I don't know who would win. Personally, it might be a tie, because both of them are like nearly impossible to kill. We'll just say it's a tie. This is my version of Mobius. I can say who wins and loses. Anyway, here we go. Nami before the redesign. If this was colored, you'd see that she's wearing tights. It's not just a really short dress on a teenager. But yeah, see, she's still well put together, how she was, but she has like a little cloak, but like one of those really short ones. I really love this spread. Like, this is not a spoiler. Whenever the story, at one point I was making my web novel a web comic that was like super manga inspired, so I didn't have to freaking deal with colors. And obviously that didn't work out. Her being brainwashed was basically at the beginning. I definitely had to change out how I was doing the story. So yeah, this is not a spoiler because it's already online somewhere. And honestly, it's like one tiny thing in the ocean that is the story. Even in that little, whenever it happens, there's a lot going on. But not super spoilery. I should really have that opinion on other stuff too. There's also the fact that I'm such a baby channel that baby as in it's not a very big channel. That people probably won't even remember the spoilers. I share my own stories. Hey. More Dr. Starlene! Sorry, I had to make sure we're still recording. I'm not about to redo 30 minutes of Sketchbook tour. Another spread. I'm losing steam here, people. I actually made this little comic because honestly the idea of Dr. Starlene being soaked from the rain is hilarious, and also just like my humor. I need to actually go through with making those little comics. I don't even need to color them. I don't know why I keep making myself color them. It's like, just put the black and white lines and you can color them another time if you really care about it. But like, let people see your humor. Because on my webcomic, people do actually, I've gotten compliments on not only my expressions, but like the humor. And people keep trying to guess which character I'm gonna kill off. Y'all ain't gonna know. I mean, I guess it technically is gonna be very obvious in this current chapter, but like, I like killing off characters. I like the angst. Y'all just aren't gonna be able to tell when it's gonna happen. Okay, anyway, back to like my villain characters in Sonic. I was sketching out a lineup. Obviously, I didn't do it all completely in here, but I did finish this digitally, including Nami. Again, I might need to redo her with her more redesigned outfit and look, but otherwise, I love how they all turned out. I wish I continued that little, I guess AU, where they just ended up there. I was also going to include one of Locust's actual live experiments, one of his really successful ones, because I feel like that he and Starlene kind of bond over stuff like that. Yeah, I've actually posted videos of that, so yeah. Hey, would you look at that? Page where I censored something and remembered the censoring. This is a very sexual thumbnail. Okay. There's a time I was thinking of cards as like merch of my characters, but it's like on one side it's like their typical OC representation, then the other side it shows what the heck is wrong with them. Like main character in my webcomic, he wants to die. Then another one in group of my webcomic is struggling with poverty and he's just trying to get out. And then my web novel Blight, that's what's wrong with her. And my web novel characters cards would definitely be for mature audiences because that's what I want the story to be. I want to just be able to swear in my story without worrying about kids. Because I personally don't think I write super suggestive or stories or characters, even if I try. And knowing the books I read in elementary school, I don't know if there is a limit to how violent you can have stuff in a written story, so maybe whenever my web novel becomes a light novel, it would be more clear, because then I'd actually be drawing the violence. The spread I didn't finish. I was planning to like attempt to paint over everything with watercolors, but this sketchbook did not like watercolor. I still love this. This was fun. This really creepy pomegranate was like my phone background for the longest time. And then I was like, I don't know. I'm running out of brain power. and the desire to keep talking. Here's me trying to design outfits for myself with stuff I don't even have yet, like that vest. My mom's gonna teach me how to sew so I can make a spacey vest. Because honestly, I just love the idea of dressing like that. And then there's like steampunk accessories. Imagine just having a steampunky outfit. That'd be cool. Here's something I do when I want to draw, but I don't know what. I'll just draw clothes from Pinterest. Oh, here we go. A character design. And this also shows what I do whenever I struggle so much with the furry character. I do this with expressions too. Basically, if I can't get it right with the face, if I'm trying to draw specific expressions or just design them, then I'll just draw them as a human. That's a good way to practice the expression I'm looking for and figure out how everything lays out. Oops, I think I drew digitally his hair being way too long. It's supposed to be like barely long on the neck. I can fix that because like I'm now actually drawing the finalized version of this character because I wanted to do that one who broke it meme because I feel like he would totally be the one that breaks the coffee pot and just wants everyone to be fighting. That's the vibe he's gonna give in the story, so it's like the perfect meme, but I need to know what he looks like and how I draw him first. He is collared, so they call him Lars. Supposed to be like the half-brother to another character, Cole. I'm not gonna explain who Cole is. Y'all are just gonna have to like keep watching me or like go to my character hub and wait for me to make his profile. I love this spread. This is another one of those times when I remember I can draw on whatever paper I want, like this one planner insert that I was not going to use. I have so many of these monthly ones. I need to like just draw on them more often. It's an easy way to draw without stress because it's like the page is full of something. Just draw it. No matter what you draw, it's going to have that peeking through, and that's not always going to be cute. But yeah, Pinterest. That just looks so cool. My visual library still sucks because I completely forgot about that. Really cheap alcohol markers. I'm embracing my obsession with Bob's Burgers here, obviously. But yeah. Sorry, getting tired. I feel like Tina would totally buy bullet journal kits, especially those ones that have like unicorns on them and stuff. And then Louise, obviously, if she could get her paws on one of those jackets with little devil horns and stuff, she would. Or one of those bunny ones. More art exercises. I was trying to redraw a cat toy, which was a little elephant. Supposed to try to do it from different angles without looking and then see how it is. I don't think I did that, I can't tell. I think I was just copying what I was seeing, but I was trying to like simplify the shapes too. It worked. Barely see it, but oh well. And this is whenever I finally figured out the demi-human Pinkie Pie situation, finally figured out what was wrong. The sleeves. They're cute. That doesn't work out though. She needs more balloon elements of the sleeves and the hair. Actually, I think I already had the hair like that on the other spread. I can't remember. More exercises. Honestly, drawing boxes and stuff like this. This is actually kind of therapeutic, and it just passes the time. So you learn, and you give yourself something to do that's relaxing. You don't need to think too hard, or like you don't have to like come up with the idea. Ooh, Ohuhu markers, like one of those really little sets. Like I said, I was starting to get into it. Alcohol markers. This was like a character design that I never finished. I can tell. Never will finish because now I've lost interest in having a bug, an anthropomorphic insect character. Here's some more video notes on another art exercises to do. started off drawing them, and then it's like, you know what? There's way too many in the video. I'm just going to freaking write them down. If I can remember the video, maybe I can link it if y'all want. It's just good to have. And here's me trying to figure out how I draw Knuckles in my style, and at the time I obviously hated how he turned out, but now it's really growing on me, I'm not gonna lie. Because like I feel like just those little tips being yellow, his frosted tip. I really like that. I need to like draw that. If these were white, like an actual akin to spikes, it made him look old, so I definitely would go for yellow. And then here are my cats. I didn't like this spread, so I just glued some pictures of my cats in there. When in doubt, put your pets in your sketchbook. Here we go, more candy gore. With the really cheap markers I got from Home Goods. Like this color, I really love this color. It goes so good with blue. And guess what? After that, the marker dried up and I've been looking, sorry about that, looking for it, and I finally found it. Unfortunately, it's an alcohol marker, and the current sketchbooks I use don't like alcohol markers, like even more than usual. See, even more than this. So I need to like speed run my sketchbooks. Or this, I feel like this was just too much. It's like a blood spurting out of the neck of Locust. So that's why I'm censoring that. Oh yeah, and here are the sticky notes. Well, one of them. I'm so afraid to use these sticky notes because they're so freaking cute. Oh, that's a good quote. Anyways, there we go. This is whenever I was practicing Salt so that I can draw him correctly, aka in a way I actually like. Hold on, I need to drink water. Sparkling water. Okay. Here's Collard. I actually finally was able to draw him correctly, but then, oh, looks like I made his hair too long there. Oopsies. That's okay. Digitally, I can fix it. Anyway, Salt is gonna have several outfits. Like, he's royal, so he's gonna have a royal outfit. Then whenever he's exiled, this is not a spoiler, I actually wrote out his entire little story before he meets my main cast of characters, and that's up on my DeviantArt. And I'm Mean Cat, so that's easy to come by. And then he's gonna have like an outfit for G-Pat, because you can't just be in bloodied, old, tattered royal clothes forever. And then an actual outfit that fits him better. Oh wait, that's his royal outfit. There's gonna be like an actual outfit that fits him better, but he allows him to like still obviously be part of the team of a bunch of anima, which mythics like him usually look down on. He has a whole fun little arc where he just becomes way less biased. Really fun. Oh, and I guess I also just wrote this little blurb with these two things, so pause here so you can read that, and then pause here so you can read that, because I'm not about to just be reading a little story. More stuff to just fill up this sketchbook, and also just trying to simplify body shapes, because that's what people suggest, and I personally really don't like it. Maybe it feels like a different stage in drawing, but like I already got the hang of like studying bodies, in my opinion. And here's me trying to figure out the different outfits and lengths. He's actually on the bad guy team. But it's not a spoiler, but like, don't tell the other main characters, am I right? Until he actually shows up. Like, I gotta design armor that goes with their whole plan. I really like that tiny thumbnail, it's just cool looking. Okay. He's gonna have minor changes to his design. Yeah. This was whenever I decided he's a cheat. With Griffin standards, all the mythics can learn magic, but Griffins kind of look down on magic. They think it's a coward's way of winning a fight and stuff, so they're like completely all fists and weapons and stuff. So. Cheater. Oh, my friend, the one I mentioned before, this is his art that I printed up and put in here. This is like a fun spread. And I was basically just redrawing him. And that was fun. I can't remember if I ever showed him this spread. Maybe I can like just link in this video and just tell him what point in the video to watch to see this. Or I can just take a picture and send it. I'll probably do that. I kind of don't want to force my friend to watch a really boring video of me showing off my sketchbook. An exercise where you just keep adding on to 3D objects and try to stay within the same perspective, I think. I did good up to here. That's all I can say. These are more really cheap markers, but they had so much blue, and blue is my favorite color, so I jumped at it, the chance to use these. And see, the cheaper the marker, the more it bleeds through, even this paper. I don't know if y'all noticed that with these. Hold on. Here we go. See? It bleeds through, but not to that extent. See, that's about the same darkness. Yeah. We're at the back. Here's me. Whenever I did play Love in Deep Space for a short while before the game got too big for my phone. I hope to one day get an iPad and get back to playing it because I miss Silas. I can't draw him to save my life, but I love him. And I love the spread, it was fun. And this is cute paper I got from HomeGoods. And that's about it. I did not want to draw on the last page either, so I just collaged it. I mean, I did draw this. I printed it out and made a sticker of Jax. And then I stuck it in there. There we go. That's what I drew. It just wasn't the day of this. There's my cat. And that was my sketchbook. Sorry I rushed through the end. Wow. It looked like this video is an hour long. Oof. Okay. Thanks for watching. Timmy, thanks y'all for watching as well. And we hope to see y'all in the next video, which will be with digital art, which is what y'all expect from me, I assume. Bye.